So today is January 15th, Wednesday. It's currently 9:43 in the morning. Yesterday I did take a trade. It was such a bad trade that I didn't even record it or anything, although I should have. So I'm gonna talk about it. Price was definitely after the long drop on Monday, and losing that trade coming into the session. I was still expecting buys around 7:30. That's when a huge indecision candle happened. I did end up getting in buys on that candle, but then it ended up coming all the way back down. So it was a cool entry. But it wasn't necessarily all the way in my zone. So I got in early. Let me show you. So right here on this candle, I was getting in somewhere around here, and I was riding it up, but then it came up, and then it just started coming back down, and it came all the way down, so I got stopped out. So I ended up getting stopped out, which kind of put my mind into maybe like a little tilt mode. I think I've been on tilt for the past it's probably that Monday, or I think Friday. Losing on Friday, losing on Monday, Tuesday, and today I lost as well. So that's Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's 4 days in a row. And it's not even like I had to lose the trade. I got in at the wrong time, and then I was still trying to kind of get back in. But I didn't wait for it to hit my zone. And yeah, if I would have just waited for it to hit my zone, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Tapped into the zone, and I really have to solidify my zones, because for this week, it's been a little choppy, but still pretty clear, but it's been a little choppy, not giving me my clear setups. And that's really the problem too. Like Monday, I really had no business trading because my setup wasn't clear. So I was getting in at the zone. It did touch my zone, and it came back, and I got in. It did react off my zone. So it was a good trade, but at the end of the day, it wasn't, because I seen that price was dropping before session even started, and I knew that we had to make that low, and I didn't wait for that low to be made. So the low was made Monday. And we came up and we made a new high. All groovy. We made a new high, and we came back into the zone. My problem is still not entering in exactly at the zone. If I would have entered in at the zone, yes, it would have came back, but I would have been around break even instead of getting stopped out. So my zone was 2660, pretty much. It came back multiple times. I was trying to get back in before it came all the way back to the zone. So now I'm on an L for the day, because I didn't wait for it to get back to the zone, and I should have waited for it to get back to the zone. So yeah, Tuesday was an L day. It didn't need to be, but because I was trying to get back in too early, my mind was definitely messing with me. I was feeling, it's easy for me to tap back into that feeling of being a loser. because I've been trading for a while, and you get used to losing. Like, it's part of the game. It's nothing to it. I don't mind losing, but at the same time, it starts to mess with my mind, because I start feeling like, okay, do I really know what I'm doing? Like, do I actually know what I'm doing? And I start second guessing myself. And then if I lose the trade, it kind of confirms, like, it's like somewhere deep in my mind, it's like, you don't know what you're doing. But I do know, like, I just need to wait. I literally just need to wait for price to get to my zone and show me what I'm looking for, a reaction off the zone, and then for it to pull back into the zone. Monday that happened, but it didn't work out. But that doesn't mean that the setup doesn't work. And that messed with my mind. Like, seeing what I'm looking for and actually taking the trade and then it not working out, that definitely messes with my mind. So then seeing it again and not executing on it, but it did work out, it's like, fuck. But it's slowly ingraining it in my mind that it does work, but no strategy is 100%. And I know that, and it's not going to work out every single time. And Monday, the only reason it didn't work out is because the low hadn't been made yet. So I'm trying to trade a move that's simply not ready to happen yet. Tuesday, it was ready to happen. And I could have gotten in Tuesday at my zone and literally held until today and have been good. Today, January 14th, I got in on a trade, and it was cool. Price ended up making the high or whatever. Price ended up making the high. And then coming back, and basically when it was reacting off the zone, that's when I got in. And it was a cool trade. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm slowly building my accounts back up on the 50K and the 150K, which is annoying because I was up, and it is what it is. Like, I have to really get rid of that, because I'll let that seep into my mind and be like, damn, like, I gotta build this back up. But it's not that hard. Like, it's really not hard at all. Like, I have to ingrain it in my mind. Like, this is really pretty simple once you get your good entry and you just hold the fucking trade. And that's been my problem for a minute now, just holding the fucking trade, like, literally. But today it was cool. We ended up coming into the zone, ended up coming into the session, breaking highs, made this new high. I believe it was news. I wasn't even awake for that. But, yeah, made the highs here. So when we came back into our zone here, and I can see that, we reacted off of it. We slowed all the way down once we got here, first of all. Gave a pretty big reaction off of it, and then we started pulling back. So I got in around here, and I took it to the highs, and that was cool. It was a good trade. But I mean, still, like, I've still taken dumb trades to the point where, like, now I have to build my accounts back up. So I was close, but it's kind of like, I was 2 steps ahead and then got knocked 10 steps back. So now I have to slowly rebuild that. But I mean, I live to trade another day, and that's the most important part. And I have to not allow my mind to get taken by, a couple of dollars, because at the end of the day, knowing what trading can do and knowing what trading can build into, this is just a few dollars, really. It's a couple cents that we're playing with. So, yeah, it's about, just coming back, slowly building up, and taking the low-hanging fruit. And yeah, I'm gonna come back.